Oh my God, this is Hiker Dude Dad, and I decided on a whim to hop a flight to Japan. Look at this. Crazy, right? Let's go check it out. All right, so plot twist. I'm not in Japan. I am above Reading, Pennsylvania, about as far away as possible as you can get from Japan. Keep this plot twist in mind though, there's one coming up later in the video. Make sure you stay watching and see that twist. City sprawled out below us. I am on Mount Penn, and this is the Reading Pagoda. It is a historic landmark built in 1908 by William Abbott Whitman. In 1911, the pagoda property was presented to the city of Reading as a gift for $1. Yeah, 3 years after it was built, with the intent to open it as a hotel and resort above Reading. All those plans fell through and it was donated to the city. It cost $50,000 to build, which is probably like crazy money in the early 1900s. Probably on par with a couple million today. It is a 7-story wood building. It is 72 feet tall, 28 feet wide, and 50 feet long. There are 87 steps to the top floor, which we are not allowed to go on. It has been closed since the pandemic hit, and like a lot of other things, they have not opened it back up. They say it's being refurbished and constructed, but there is absolutely no evidence of that going on here. Let's go walk around it a little bit. There's a sign and an amazing building. It's probably good that it's a little overcast today, or I think the sun would have been a problem. This building is absolutely beautiful. Tile roof, red tile roof, 7 stories. If you look out this way, the building is 620 feet above Reading. We're 886 feet above sea level. There is a 30-mile panoramic view. We'll go around to the front here and get a little better look at that. The pagoda was originally all wood, but the bottom couple floors were reconstructed as stone. But here, from this floor on, it's all wood, with a brick chimney and the terracotta tile roof. Okay, so there's a plaque for the exterior restoration in 1971. All these walls here, I guess, were built, they are marked 1970. Memory of James Matz and Sons, designers of the pagoda. This would be the entrance, but all of that, and a lot of graffiti up here on the hills. I don't know why you would try and deface a property like this. Here, the restoration in 1992 to kind of replace these floors with stone, and the building and 10 acres of land was given to the city of Reading in April 1911 by, these were the second landholders here, the Molds. So you can walk out on the porch here and really get a bird's eye view of Reading. Out to Neversink Mountain out there, but the whole city below. I'm gonna zoom in on that. All right, so front porch of the pagoda, looking down on Reading. This area around Reading is not one that I have explored much, in spite of my proximity. There's a lot of stuff to do here. I've been to Nolde State Park, but there's a lot of stuff here on Mount Penn that I need to do. Really the only, some of the only things that I've done here in Reading involve my kids' sports teams, whooping up on the competition nearby. Softball at Trout Run Park, and B-Dog with the lacrosse team winning gold medals at the Wilson tournament 2 years in a row. Good job, boys.
It feels like the
Tournament chance, buddy. Good job. We're a combined 9-0-1 at the Wilson tournaments in May. Looking to keep that ball rolling this year. All the sides here are almost identical here on this level, with the red wood doors, red framed windows, and the stone. Looks like a toy town, man. Go to a lot of overlooks in Pennsylvania, but not many are right above a city. Might be the hockey rink there or something, where the Royals play, maybe. I'll have to look into that. Not sure what that giant building is right there. So before the advent of radio, news and weather reports were flashed from the top of the pagoda via Morse code. They used a white light as a dash and a red light as a dot. This place is absolutely gorgeous at night. It is lit up on all the roof levels. They've got red LEDs. So anywhere you're driving out there, you can look up and see the pagoda all lit up. Basically red stripes under all these roofs. Yeah, I'll have to insert some shots here of this place lit up at night, because it is just absolutely impressive. In 1960 is when they installed the neon lights under each of the roofs. Red neon lights. They are LED lights now. They were restored and replaced with LED lights in 2008, 2009. Interesting thing that they do is on Christmas Eve, they flash the lights at 9 p.m. to let the children of Reading down below know that Santa is on his way. So if we could go inside, you would see a cafe and a gift shop. At the very top of the pagoda is a bell. It is a Japanese bell. It was cast in 1739 in Obata, Japan. It originally hung in a Buddhist temple in either Ogose or Hano, Japan, which is amazing. 87 steps to the top floor. I would totally want to climb that right now. So the pagoda is straight through here. We took the white blazes kind of down the west side of Mount Penn for a bit, and we're gonna follow these whites. We're gonna head to a place called Peace Rock. And I don't know, mixed feelings about it because it's graffiti, but apparently it's a Reading icon. Seen a couple deer here. There's one. I saw some white flashes pass in front of me. His tail's down right now. Yeah, there he is. Saw some white flashes pass in front of me. I thought it was a car or something. Oh, hello. There's the whitetail. All right. Actually had the presence of mind to be looking ahead and see the deer first, get quiet and kind of sneak up on it. So the Peace Rock graffiti, basically, it's graffiti on a rock wall. I think I see it through the trees here, but I could tell you about it a while. In 1967, Leroy G. Levan and a handful of friends on break from college decided to paint a giant peace sign up here on this rock wall to protest the Vietnam War. This rock face here is exposed from some of the quarrying, so they decided to paint this gigantic peace sign over the city of Reading. They rented a thick rope. They brought 12 cans of paint. They tied the rope around the tree and around their waists and kind of back down the quarry wall. Kind of see it up in there. I don't know how close we can get, but I'm gonna try and get much closer than this. They worked at dusk so that they still had some light to work, but could avoid getting spotted. The peace sign is about 30 feet in diameter. The top two sections are red, though it's faded to a pinkish hue. The bottom two triangles are blue, and then the peace sign itself is white. All right, so here we can see Peace Rock. So they started at the top of that wall, shimmy down to it, and painted it here. Yeah, 30 feet in diameter. Looks like the middle needs some paint, the vertical line. So once the sign was discovered in 1967, city crews came up here and covered it with tar. A few weeks later, Levan and the crew painted it again. Nobody knew who did it, though, for the longest time. Oh. Maybe some deer poo from the dude I just saw. But in 2004, Levan, who is now an attorney, or at that point an attorney in Shillington, confessed the deed and detailed how they did it. All right, hope you can see it behind me, but in September 2015, a local resident known only as Kenny figured that the peace sign needed rejuvenated, needed a little care. So he borrowed a climbing rope, harness, rappelled down to repaint the sign. So yeah, it had to be lowered 40 feet down to take care of the sign. It took him 12 to 15 days there in 2015 to repaint the sign. He worked in the morning and after work to give the peace sign a fresh coat of paint. So this is here, and then if we just turn, you know, that way 180 degrees is the city of Reading down below. So it is difficult, if not impossible, to see from the city in like the summertime. There's a lot of growth in front of it now, even with all the leaves down. Peace Rock. Peace out. All right, so we've done the pagoda. We've seen Peace Rock. I'm walking up the road here to the William Penn Memorial Fire Tower. Nice wide shoulder, probably made for bikes. I could drive up here, but even though it's on the road, I want the exercise. Right, so I was walking north towards the fire tower, and I saw a little trail coming out here. Basically right down here is Peace Rock. It is very steep. I'm about as far as I'm comfortable going. It is very steep here. There's kind of a landing right there. I could probably get to that one. But I don't think I want to go farther than that. I didn't know this was on the trail. Actually, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna butt slide down, and it's gonna be hard to get back up. But yeah, right down here I think is Peace Rock. I crossed the road for the green trail to go to the fire tower. I think it's a like mountain bike trail. Pretty sure they built up corners and bumps here for mountain biking. All I need to do is look down. A lot of bike tracks. Yeah, a lot of bike tracks. All right, back on the road here. Got remnants of snow from Wednesday. Today is Friday, January 27th. And straight ahead is the William Penn Memorial Fire Tower. See a gap in the wall here with some steps, so we will take that. Alright, so the William Penn Memorial Fire Tower, named for the founder of Pennsylvania, is stone and reinforced concrete. It is 120 feet tall. We are 1 mile from the pagoda. There's no getting near it. We are caged and fenced and locked down. The top of the tower is 983 feet above center city. So we're about 350 feet higher than the pagoda. So we've done some climbing here to walk here. We're 1,046 feet above the Schuylkill River and 1,239 feet above sea level. It was built in 1939 as a fire observation tower and a tourist attraction. It is constructed entirely of fireproof materials, stone, concrete, brick. There are 168 steps to the top, almost twice as many as the pagoda. There are steel stairs with concrete platforms, and then a spiral staircase reaches the upper levels of the tower. There's an observation area way up at the top. I don't think I'm going to get that good enough angle to see that. But it is glass block. There is an outside observation deck up there. There is a copper dome roof on top. So if you're a fan of 2010's The Last Airbender, the William Penn Fire Tower and the pagoda may look familiar to you. They were used in filming that movie. Last Airbender was based off some Japanese anime. So the pagoda, perfect location here if you're filming in central Pennsylvania. Why were they filming that in central Pennsylvania, you ask? Plot twist. The director, M. Night Shyamalan, Sixth Sense, Unbreakable, Signs, Lady in the Water. In all his movies, especially Unbreakable and Sixth Sense, a lot of filming around Philadelphia. He loves Philadelphia. Southeast Pennsylvania, New Jersey makes it into all of his movies, so he knew about the pagoda and this tower and chose to film here as a stand-in for Japan, I suppose. I haven't seen the movie. Comment below if it's any good, if you like it. I think it got mixed reviews, not sure. All right, one more look at the pagoda here. If you like what I'm doing, please like this video, subscribe, ring the bell so you're notified about new videos. Thank you so much for coming along. Leave you with one more view of Reading. And this awesome building. Thanks for watching. See you next time.